Yeah, EDEL is a Dutch manufacturer and builder of artificial turf sports flooring. We are in the business for over 30 years right now, artificial turf. And EDEL is an IRB preferred turf producer and also a FIFA preferred producer. And that means that we develop and we build all our systems accordingly the requirements, performance requirements of the IRB or FIFA and all over the world. So that means that all our pitches all over the world have the same playing performance everywhere. So yeah, and that's I think the most important thing for artificial turf systems, that they play the same all over the world, and that is also the safety of players for IRB. Yeah, for the player welfare, it's also important that safety is also covered globally.
Okay, and if we look at your unique selling points of this turf, what are those?
Well, of the turf, of course, artificial turf has become quite hot ever since FIFA accepted it as a surface to play on for the competition at the highest level. So you always have a nice pitch to play on. Hardly ever a match needs to be cancelled. And EDEL, we've been doing this for over 30 years. We not only produce a piece of turf, we have the total production chain in our hands. We have the yarn manufacturing. Our mother company is called Tenkate. They're the biggest in the world. We, EDEL, we develop the system and produce the turf. Within our group we have the companies that have experience building the fields. We have our own installers and equipment, and we do maintenance. So we can offer everything that is needed to build fields that are safe to play in.
So every aspect we have it under one roof. So yeah, that's key for a high quality pitch at the end.
And what are the sort of financial benefits of installing an artificial turf pitch?
First of all, we have to say that the first investment of an artificial turf pitch is high. If you buy a pitch of a full-size football pitch or rugby pitch, I think you have to calculate with 300,000-400,000 euros or pounds. So that's the first investment is high. But the return on investments starts after installing your pitch. You can use it highly intensive. So you do 8 hours per day. You can use it without that it's unplayable. You can use it multifunctional. You can use it for rugby, but you also can use it for football. So you can join forces, football players and rugby players. If you compare it with natural grass, there's less maintenance. So those are three important aspects. What gives an artificial turf a financial advantage.
Okay, if we relate this to rugby and the inclusion of rugby sevens at the Rio 2016 Olympics, what do you think that's going to do for your business?
Well, I think that's proof that rugby is becoming more popular. And this will definitely give a spin-off effect. We've seen that with football. I'm pretty sure the same will happen with rugby. Now that it has been acknowledged as a worldwide accepted and loved sport, you'll see that pitches will be built in all countries that love this sport. And rugby is being played everywhere. Some countries do big events, others play on local occasions or amateur level, but still every country will have one or two pitches, and we will be happy to contribute to the sport by building those pitches.
I'd like to add something to this, because we have been here for 2 days and we have had a lot of feedback of national federations of artificial turf pitches being built in their country, and they all say that players like to play on artificial turf pitches incredibly. So that's for us. It's also a trigger to go forward with the development of artificial turf pitches. So yeah, I think it's we're getting there. Not as an industry, but together with the sport itself.
Okay, and if we relate this to, you mentioned being here in Dublin. Why have you come to this event?
Well, of course, now we like I said, we've been producing turf for over many years. We've been producing them for FIFA, but now since 2-3 years we've been acknowledged as a IRB preferred producer also. And it's a family. You see that when you come here, you meet the people, trying to contribute to the industry, and we like to be part of that family. And of course, we get to learn about leads of projects taking place worldwide, and this is where we receive the first information. And hopefully, this will end up in us building fields within a short period of time.